JJ Sports, what happened in the police? Welcome, your host of all time. You know who this is. It's Mr. Fantasy Football for Life. His name is Jared Ball. Woof, woof.
What's up, James? Woof.
What's up? Woof, woof. You think?
Um, a lot of stuff happening. We're talking about football today.
Yeah, yeah. Let's talk about football.
First of all, your boy CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, Dak Prescott have yet to receive a contract agreement.
They did?
Especially they have not,
Oh, wow.
especially CeeDee Lamb because he's holding out right now.
That's bad.
CeeDee Lamb is not reporting training camp.
Wow.
Jerry Jones basically said he doesn't need CeeDee Lamb. He's doesn't have to pay him the money he wants. He could go find a wide receiver and he could put up the same numbers. And CeeDee Lamb laughed at him on Twitter. Did you hear about that, James?
What?
CeeDee Lamb laughed at Jerry Jones on Twitter because Jerry Jones said CeeDee Lamb's not worth the money, and Jerry Jones can go get any old guy and put him on the field.
Well, so quick question for you. Do you want to see CeeDee Lamb as a Chiefs wide receiver?
James, why do you do this?
Because why not? Because it's more easy that way. Because you know why?
Why?
Because if CeeDee Lamb is not signed to the Cowboys, some said to the Chiefs, gives him more weapons.
Okay, but doesn't Dak Prescott want more weapons too?
Yeah.
So why would they trade him? They're not going to trade James. He's top three wide receiver
Of the Cowboys?
in the league. CeeDee Lamb
Yeah.
is a top three wide receiver in the National Football League.
Yeah.
They are not trading him.
They're
They are
not.
not. No.
Wow.
Why is it always got to be the Chiefs, James?
Because it would be a different team because since
Like what? Like what? Pick another team.
how about uh the Packers?
That could low key be interesting because the Packers do not have a full wide receiver. They don't have a clear wide receiver one right now. Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Christian Watson, Dontavian Wicks. Speaking of that, that is a good segue, James.
Yeah.
The Packers coach keeps getting asked who is the wide receiver one, and he keeps saying he doesn't know. Last year they didn't have a true wide receiver one. Going into the training camp, there wasn't a clear wide receiver one. He said something like he's gonna keep throwing up. He wants to throw up every time someone asks, "Who's the wide receiver one? Who's the wide receiver one?" He's like, "I'm gonna throw up."
Dude, why are you throwing up pick a wide receiver because they serve a wide receiver?
He doesn't know who he wants he doesn't know who he wants his true wide receiver one to be though.
Like it's what's up what
The
the
big
preseason
decisions.
because right now because the preseason starts just started week one, but to ask you, who you want wide receiver one?
For the Packers,
Yeah,
Jaden Reed.
Trainer Reed.
Who do you want? You have Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, Dontavian Wicks, Romeo Dobbs,
I went for the Vicks.
Dontavian Wicks. He's good. I don't think he's gonna be the one. He low key could be the two or the three.
Yeah,
I don't think he's
yeah.
gonna be the one. I think Jaden Reed's gonna be the one.
So guys, you didn't know what happened. We found this news. It's a heartbreaking news. JJ McCarthy is injured. He's playing next year.
Hopefully, yeah, he should be back. Hopefully by training camp next year.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a fucking quarterback. Apparently he torn his MCL.
Yeah, he torn. I don't know if it's his MCL, but it's some part of his meniscus.
Yeah.
Now Sam Darnold, starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad, of course, what was the quarterback was in the Vikings? Kirk
What?
Cousins.
Oh, Kirk Cousins said he's on the Falcons now.
No, he's on it too.
Yeah, he's on the Falcons now.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Sam Darnold, starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Backup quarterback, Nick Mullins. What else? Brandon Ayuk. Did you hear about Brandon Ayuk, 49ers wide receiver?
Uh-huh.
Him and his agent are demanding trades from the 49ers.
To what?
49ers 49 because the 49ers do not want to pay Brandon Ayuk. So Brandon Ayuk, him and his team went to the 49ers. 49ers said, "Okay, we'll go out. We'll get you the money you want. We'll find a trade partner, and when we trade you, that team will pay you." And they said, "Okay." They traded him. They had a deal with the 49ers had a deal with the Browns. Ayuk said, "No, I don't want to go to the Browns." But they were going to give him the money.
Wow.
Brandon Ayuk had a deal to go to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Pa- Patriots said, "I don't want to give you the money." So Brandon Ayuk's still a 49er. Why? I think he either wants to go to the Steelers or he wants to go to the Commanders. And I don't think those teams want to commit. So
How about Commandos?
listen to this. The 49ers also offered Brandon Ayuk a deal. They
Oh,
said they 49ers already offered him a deal. He didn't accept, he didn't decline, but the 49ers already put an offer on the table and they're still waiting for him to say yes or no. So he's being a little bitch. I love Brandon Ayuk, but he's been a little bitch. 49ers already offered him money. He already had trades lined up with the Browns. He had
mm-hmm.
trades lined up with the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to go probably to the Steelers or to the Commanders. And the
How about
Commanders
Command
and
how
the
about
40
Commandos?
Commanders and Steelers, I don't think they're ready to commit. They don't want to pay $32 million to a receiver yet when they don't know what they have with Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, and they don't know
Yeah,
what they have with Jaden Daniels. You can't commit $32 million to a wide receiver when you are unsure at the most important position, and that's quarterback. You
that's
can't.
true.
You can't do it. Because
No.
if you pay $32 million to a wide receiver and the wide receiver shits the bed and or even if the quarterback you're questionable about, if the quarterback you're questionable about shits the bed, you're now screwed because you owe $32 million to a wide receiver.
Wait,
Anywho, anything else? Is there any
I
more
think
football news?
I think it does.
Do you see the Steelers had Justin Fields lined up at wide receiver? People were talking about that.
Are you serious? Why?
People were talking about that. They had him lined up at receiver.
Why put him in stupid? He's a quarterback.
I think Justin Fields should be quarterback one.
Yeah.
But hey, that's just me. Also, this kind of pissed me off. Falcons made two trades. I'm not a Falcons fan. I just like Bijan. That's the shirt. Bijan number 7.
Uh-huh.
The Falcons made two trades. One yesterday. Yesterday's date was August 14th, 2024. They traded for Matthew Judon for the Ravens. I'm sorry, for
Yeah.
the Patriots. The Patriots. And then today they signed Justin Simmons to a 1-year deal, $8 million.
Um,
free
I have a,
safety.
I have a news for you.
Well,
Uh,
James, it's just
yeah.
it's annoying. Falcon. I wanted the Eagles. I wanted my Philadelphia Eagles to sign Justin Simmons, and he goes and signed with the Falcons, and they signed key defensive end Matt Judon, and now Justin Simmons. Go ahead. What's your news, James? Go ahead.
So um, so Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh wants to hire Colton Cumwick for
Oh, Colin
Chargers.
Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, for Chargers staff.
Yeah, he wants to hire Colin Kaepernick. He's apparently Colin Kaepernick for like the 10th year. I don't even know how long it was. This dude's been out of the league for like 7 years now. Every year he says, I want to come back. And everybody says, okay, you can be my third string quarterback in training camp. He says, no, I want to be a starter. They said, kick it, you're wrong. And apparently he said it again this year. What else is new? So apparently Harbaugh offered him a contract. And he hasn't heard from him yet. Apparently, Colin Kaepernick was on vacation. He hasn't gotten back to him yet, but he still wants to play, and no one's going to give him a starting role. The only team that I could see him potentially earning a spot, there's two teams: Raiders, Vikings. That's it. But
Um,
no one wants to deal with his bullshit. So that's why. If he
yeah.
never did what he did, he would probably still be in the league. He would probably won plenty of playoff games, competed for plenty of Super Bowls, been on the 49ers for many years, but him and Kyle Shanahan could have done special things, but he messed it
Um,
up because he wanted to
I
be a
I
dickhead.
have news. Cowboys Dak Prescott talks talks on his contract all the right way.
They're going the right way.
Yeah.
I wonder how long the contract's gonna be. It's probably only like 3 to 4 years.
Well, did you see the quarterback? He was doing good as a Cowboys right now.
The backup quarterback,
Yeah.
who?
Ray Lance.
I heard Trey Lance was playing horrible. I heard that dude was absolutely trash, James. I heard he was
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
So they have to pay Dak. Like we said, they have to pay Micah. They have
Hmm.
to pay CD.
Yeah. Jay Jones, pay your shit. Nah, man.
I mean, he was he's learning the right way because he didn't pay a running back, which is the right move. You should have
And
learned
he
that move. You should have learned that years ago, but
and he needs to sign a contract with Dak. Like, hey, he's talking about is a right way, but Jay Jones, what are you doing, man? Retire.
the only way he would retire would be as a GM. He obviously wouldn't sell the team, but it's his team, so he thinks, oh, it's my team. I own the team. I want to run the team.
Well, since you own the team, sign a contract. Sign. Just watch the preseason. Just watch it. What are you doing? Just do something about it.
What do you want him to do though?
Sign a contract for each player. If the contract's renewed, they're not renewing or they're leaving.
So who do you want him to sign?
Like everyone. I don't care. Everyone.
I mean, they're under contract, so he could give them all an extension. Hurt them for it would just hurt them. They would be absolutely. What else
Uh,
do you think of James? What else?
you know, Russell Wilson is making Steelers preseason debut versus the Bills.
Oh yeah, I believe that's tomorrow or Saturday, or is that who played tonight?
Eagles and Patriots.
Eagles and Patriots.
And the winner of the game, the Eagles won.
Oh yeah, you told me that. Eagles 2-0
Hmm.
preseason.
Yep.
I'm surprised. We don't usually win the preseason. We beat the Ravens last week, and they were on like
Yeah.
a 24 game winning streak.
Who's Baltimore maybe backup?
Josh Johnson, I think. It was Tyler Huntley, but he left. He's on the Browns. He's the third
Why?
string quarterback.
Why?
He's the third string quarterback for the Browns.
What he do?
He left for the Browns. He thought it was going to be the backup, but they went and signed Jim. They went and signed Jameis Winston for like he got a big deal. He got like 8 or 9 million.
Yeah, 'cause they have Josh Johnson,
Yep, that's what I said.
E. Jones, and Devin Rooney.
Josh
Bevan.
Johnson's the backup. I'm pretty sure he's been on like 10 different teams in his career, maybe more, maybe even close to 15.
Dude,
I
he's
had no
30.
idea.
He's 38.
Yep, that's him. He's been on third. He's been on like 14 to 15 different teams.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude's old as.
Yeah, I can't believe he's 38.
He's an unk. All
So
right,
yeah,
James, you want to switch over to WWE?
yeah, part two.
Ciao, James.
So yeah, it's part two.